Good morning. My name's Kim Sutherland. I'm the co-chair of the Dog Park Committee, and I'm here with David Paul, the chair. And we welcome you to the opening of the R.F. Jones Memorial Dog Park. Being a part of this committee has been a humbling and rewarding experience in many ways. And I'm not sure how many of us on the committee ever met Ray Jones when he was alive, but we sure do feel like we know what was important to him. Community and family. And I have to say, Jones family, you've taken those values and run with them with a family full of law enforcement officers and teachers. So we followed your lead and we ran with it also. We've built a community park with a committee of community members who couldn't be more different and at the same time be so focused on a singular mission to build a town dog park that the Jones family would be proud to have bear their patriarch's name. 64 community members stepped into this park over the past year to help mow, rake, build, dig, paint, clear, spread, haul, and probably a dozen other random tasks in order to get us to today. 26 local businesses either provided free labor, materials, or monetary contributions. 37 families and individuals provided the same, with dozens of others who remain nameless, who dropped dollars into our collection bins at community events where we planted a table and talked about dogs. After each major decision that our committee made, at least one person would remark, "I hope the Jones family will like this." Ray Jones' legacy isn't just his name on a sign at this park. It's the way he guided our committee's progress and the way his memory pulled this community together to create something beautiful. And we'll keep drawing community members together each day. Neighbors bring their furry friends to the park to play.
Are you the designated?
You're going to call me out?
I am.
David, you can just tilt that up and down.
I do know he wants to be brief.
Very brief. I know there's a lot of pets here that want to get in here. So on behalf of, my name's Patrick Jones. I'm the son of Ray and Jerry Jones. On behalf of the Jones family, we are overwhelmed to see what this committee did. Speechless, actually, to see from knowing that those of you who knew my father and loved my father, it is a clear, just unbelievable thing that you folks did to donate for the love of Ray, for the love of animals, and for the love of Tiverton. So on behalf of the Jones family, thank you from our hearts, and please enjoy this park. Thank you.
So we'll close it up with a brief one from myself, and then we'll have Mrs. Jones cut the ribbon and push those guys right out of the way. Talk about cutting it close, huh? So, you know what, though? I'll start before I say this. A couple weeks ago, I had a brief conversation with the town administrator, and there was something I had asked of him. And one of the things he had responded to with me was, "You don't even have the fence up yet." So that was definitely a case of hold my milk bone. So,
Yes.
so there are events that occur in our lives where a date becomes something meaningful. April 5th, 2019, the Jones family in the town of Tiverton lost a gentle man. A man that meant the world to his family, a man that left a legacy within the town of Tiverton as a man of the animals, the goats, the horses, the cats, and the dogs. Today, talk of a dog park was nothing new at Ray's passing. Not that it was a bad idea, it was a hard-fought effort that did not gain the dedication needed to get it moving. But that changed with the passing of Mr. Jones. Naturally, there were logistical hurdles. Of course, there was a little municipal red tape. But once the committee formed the way it needed to, the rest would fall into place. We won't talk about that COVID thing that came along either. May 15th, 2021, after a grassroots effort of searching for a viable piece of town land, and after some initial planning, the very ground we stand on today was broken. We gathered here to put shovel to soil and solidify our commitment as a committee that will see this through. Come hell or come high water, it will get done. We worked our supporters, we reached out to some contractors that initially felt they would be able to help. But with the industries now booming, we almost got pinned up against a wall. That changed one morning when we decided to literally bring a lawnmower down to the site and see what we could do. That was August 28th, 2021. I think the lawnmower's over there. With the help of community members and business partners, with dedicated committee members that were handy with site work, and with an all-hands-on-deck order just a couple weeks before we set this date here, this committee proudly stands before you today with the best news we possibly could have. June 5th, 2022. Mrs. Jones and the Jones family, June 5th is now another date to celebrate. We celebrate the opening of a place for people to gather with their dogs, to socialize, to allow their dogs to socialize, to relax, to appreciate what Tiverton has to offer. And today, we honor the legacy of Ray with the opening of the Raymond F. Jones Memorial Dog Park.
Thank you all so much.
Team, who's the team? So,
He would be very proud of you.
there are various members of the committee. We opted to try to keep this as brief as we could. So if you guys are meandering along, there are some refreshments. This board over here has got a variety of the site work volunteers, the companies, the donors. So please take a look at that and appreciate who helped us get to this point. So
Raffle tickets?
raffle tickets? Oh, apparently there are raffle tickets at the table behind you for the cornhole game. So, other than that, enjoy, hang around.
It's open?
Dog park's open.
Yes, enjoy. My beast will be over next week.
I know, everyone's gonna get in. Hold on. Okay.
That's it, Stu. Send them in.
Carrying the front half of the dog.
Well, with the freshness in here right now. Oh.
Hey, Joe. I don't know where Lucy is, but she's missing out. Come on. Wait for me. There she is. Hi, how are you? Thank you for coming. Oh, my goodness. Thank you very much.